There once was a girl named Emily. Emily had a normal childhood. Emily got along with everyone, and never got into trouble. Your friend, Emily. Despite everything, one day, Emily turned red. I saw it happen. When both kids died, they had to speak to her, the great fairy alabaster. A transition occurred, and their body erodes in the turn of a thought. Now, they become light. The light you see, and which grazes your skin. The light that hurts your eyes, but offers you energy. A doctor is approached by his daughter. She asks him if he will ever let her visit his workplace. On a bleak winter day, he leads her to a lonely tree. He stands beside her and says, "This is where I work. Follow me inside. Just close your eyes and believe that anything is possible." She closes her eyes, and he shoots her twice. One time in your shoulder, and one time in his head. The moral of the story is, never underestimate what you are capable of. There once was a boy with no name. He carried with him a bespoke photography camera. The boy was exposed to many cruelty, capturing everything on film. A knowledge in his temper started telling him exactly where to go, to see the most horrible thing. He traveled across countries to capture anything from animals burning alive, or children crushed by machines, to the unthinkable. One day, out of the blue, the temper told him of a place to go, and a set of instructions, which could put an end to all of this violent dismay, and left it up to his discretion. They called it the listening well, a water well that ran so deep, the sun never touched the water, if water lay there at all. It knew something that the villagers didn't. Coupled between the town, the dirt, and a very long way down, the well could float up trinkets, clothes, jewelry, and impossible things. Then, a dot appeared. A polite and quiet dot with a patient demeanor. No one saw it come, only found it waiting at the rim of the well. It would lay there, ear pressed against the brick, until the world's end. On the final night, it cried a call that broke the stillness of utter silence. It was stoned to death by the townsfolk for causing such a ruckus, completely unaware of the carpenter they were silencing. Less than one day later, the well took more than it gave. The moral of the story is, don't shoot the messenger. Barbara was hearing whispers in the night. The whispers were telling her to come to the window. One night, the voices were just so belaboring that she finally got up and listened to them. When she looked outside, she saw a version of herself. She crawled outside and beat herself senseless. When she woke up, she was a hideous, long-necked beast. The moral of the story is, never underestimate what you are capable of. A flower, a river, a person, who cares? What do these have in common? Aside from beauty, they are all out there, waiting for you, silently, patiently, waiting for you to remember how to love them again. And when you do, when the noise fades and the head clears, it feels natural to step forward. There is a quiet moment where the world holds its breath for you. It was reaching for you all along, even when you were too far away to notice. Allow yourself the grace to be held again. To be human again. When I think back to what life was like before the world became simpler in nature, before the underneath and surface collided, I think about who I was. I think often about the aspects of me that have become tangible and separated. Every time you play that simulation, I feel more and more human again.